Okay, $22,000 in 1 month at 16 years old, guys. That is true. We'll get to that. So this is my journey about how I started making money online, and I wanted this to be my first YouTube video where I document everything. And from now on, I want to show you guys that it is possible. I started this journey all the way back in September of 2023, and right now it's middle of May of 2024. So it's been 8 months now, or 7 months, that I've been trying to make money online. And I wanted to show you guys that this is possible, and I want to tell you guys my story. And hopefully I look back at this one day and think it's pretty cool. So I started back as I said, in September, and I started with selling stuff on Etsy. I never sold anything physical, it was all digital. So what I did is I sold digital AI art, where I started like late September, and I just posted a bunch, and I got my first sale on October 1st. I was selling product for like $3 to $5, but it was 100% profit or whatever. So I started to get sales. Etsy wasn't too crazy. I got to a point where I was making like 10 bucks a day, and maybe I could have kept going with that and scaled it up, but I don't really know. I think it was kind of a slow thing. I posted for Etsy all the way about for like a month and a half, and I got to a point where I was like, this is really slow. I kind of want to try something where I can make some real money. I've always been researching different ways, and I found out about, obviously we all know about drop shipping. Shopify, TikTok, drop shipping. And I started with TikTok ads. And how I got all this money to spend on all these ads was I worked a minimum wage job at a fast food restaurant called Togo's for about a year, from November 2021 to 2022. So I worked it for about a year. I saved about $12,000. I had about $10,000 in my bank account. I put about $2,000 in stocks, and the stocks part will be important later. That's why I mentioned it. And I started doing that, and I saved up, put that all into ads. So we'll clip this part out. TikTok ads dropshipping is what I started to get into on Shopify, and I did all the research, went through all the different people. I honestly think it's still good. If you want to do it, I think you definitely should. There's a point where I was kind of like listening too much to everyone all on the internet, and I think that's what messed me up. I could have been successful with it. So my first sale I got on November 19th, and I made about $42. This is a screenshot because I couldn't pull up the Shopify, and that wasn't profitable because it was spent on ads. And that was pretty exciting though, because my first ever sale online, and I got really excited. And then throughout that, I made another $81 that next week, but this was all unprofitable, and I kept doing that, and I kept trying. I did have a time on late December where it was a struggle through the whole time. I was never profitable in one single day. I would get a few sales a week, but I was constantly testing new products, doing was, as everyone says, one day I got like $173 in a day. Again, that was unprofitable. I spent about $200 on ads, and obviously whatever product cost that was. Kept doing that all the way until about, I want to say like middle of January, I started to run out of money. I sold my stocks. I had about $1,000 in my bank account, all the way down to less than $1,000. And meanwhile, I am spending money on other things. I spent money on my gas, my insurance for my car. So there was other factors that played into that. It wasn't that $7,000 on advertising on TikTok, but it was definitely like around $5,000. At that point, I had no money left, and I was like really worried because I didn't want to go back to having a job. Mom was like, Connor, you're going to have to get a job again. And I was like, no, I really don't want to. And I got really scared, and I sold all my stocks, and I put all my stocks back into my bank account. And honestly, I was really scared, but I was like, I have to do it because I want to be successful. I sold all those, and now I had another $2,000 in my bank account, and I decided to go to organic dropshipping. Tested a few products. This was one of them, and I got the account to over 3,000 followers. I got the link in my TikTok thing, and I do it on YouTube and Instagram as well. I never got any sales with this. I got a video to over 3 million views with this product, and I got like thousands of people visiting my store, but nothing sold. I still don't know why to this day. I have a few reasons why I think so. And I think I might have been targeting drop shippers. I was using drop shipping video strategies, and I think like all those YouTube videos were like, oh, use product versus prototype videos. And I did those videos, and that's what got me multi-million views, but I think I was targeting the wrong people. This was a book nook, and I think I should have been targeting book nerds. And I was trying to, but I was using the wrong video styles. And so I'm glad that I learned from that. And then about that time, I was hearing about TikTok Shop was starting to come out back in December. It came out in September. I was starting to hear about it in December. And I was like, I was looking into being a seller, and I was trying to drop ship on there, but I never actually got to it because it was like, seemed a little bit sketchy. And I know there's a lot of people on there who were like saying these methods, but it was just seemed a little bit too sketchy. So I decided not to do that. I saw TikTok Shop affiliate people. I didn't see a lot of people making money because I didn't really know about it yet. But also I was like, I don't want to show my face on the internet. I wasn't comfortable with that yet. I wasn't even comfortable with showing my voice yet. I was so scared about people at school seeing this stuff, and obviously all that comes with it. And I even kept it from some of my friends. I tried to not tell people. Only a few of my friends knew. And eventually, I kept going with dropshipping organic with Shopify. Nothing was working. And about the end of February, finally was like, okay, I got to look at this TikTok Shop affiliate. And I looked into the affiliate, and at first I was like, I want to do this. I didn't want to show my voice, and I obviously wasn't going to show my face, but I decided to do it, and I decided to show my voice. And I'm really glad I did, because the first month was a little slow. I did make $800, but like, I want to say like, it was a huge, you can see the graph. It jumps up at the end, and actually see the numbers now. This is not a screenshot. This is like the actual dashboard, and that was my first month. $700 in a month is like not that crazy for a lot of people. Some of these bigger blips were like $50 in a day, and this one was $150 in a day. And then, so I started to grow. And my second month of doing this, I made about $15,000. Got up to, on my birthday of April 25th, me turning 17 years old, I made about $1,000 in a day, and I crossed $10,000 in a single month, as you can see right there. As you can see, this is all real. I wanted to show you guys that this is possible. Right now, it's May 17th, and so far this May, I've made about another $12,000, and we're only halfway through May. And so here it is. I also hit a day where I did $1.5 thousand in one single day. And past month I made about $22,000. So the point of this video is to show you guys that this is all possible. I'm just a normal kid, and I wanted to document this YouTube channel to help you guys. If you're starting TikTok Shop or trying to do e-commerce in general, definitely try out TikTok Shop. Drop some comments if anyone sees this you need help with. Definitely going to start giving out free information in my next upcoming videos. I'm going to try to post about a video a week, documenting my journey and giving some strategies that I've found that are working for me that might work for you. Goal this year, I want to tell my goal to the internet that I want to try to get a C Corvette by September. It's actually 4 months from now. And since I made $22,000 now, my goal this summer is to make $40,000 in one single month. Let's hope we can get to that. And I want you guys to remember to subscribe to this video if you guys like this content, because much more content about informationals will be free. This is just my very first YouTube video. It's kind of documenting my journey, and I wanted to tell everyone that they can do it, and I hope I can help you in some kind of way, because I'm right now, are you guys in a few months, and starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I haven't made 100K yet, but I will very soon. But I'm just starting to see success, and I know a lot of people want that. So I hope I can help you guys a little bit, and good luck on your journey. Remember to subscribe. Thank you.